Hi there everybody and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. Obviously I acknowledge I haven't done one in a long time, so I thought I'd probably do one. As today, we just had a release on, well it's not really a release, it's more of an update on the rapid transit route. More importantly, rush hour passengers and of course the DB1442 having its own passenger information system as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to investigate. So we're going to drive this service to Leipzig, 6 car, which makes me, okay, I'm not really sure why okay, I can't zoom in, okay, that's strange. Let me just turn some safety systems on and we'll get to the important bits. So we're going to turn that on, get out to forward, unlock some doors, get out to dimmed beam, get out to... Shoot, let's get this to 2 because it's raining, and I'll set that later. Here we are, we're going to see some rush hour passengers come off. Yeah, look at that. Oh, also an updated passenger information system on stations at stations as well, so that's pretty good. Yeah. And this is our service S6, as you can see on the left, S6, and we've got a train coming in as well. He's going south, and yep, this is our service, revised as well. There was information systems before, however, it was kind of wrong, so this is like a revised version. Get some doors shut. We're gonna have a look at the rest of the train. Oh yeah, what have I forgotten? I've forgotten that I need to do... no, where is it? Here it is. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, let's go. I'm not really sure why this isn't coming up. It should say I'm off to Leipzig, so that's very odd that it isn't coming up. Let's have a look at the rest of the train, see if there's anything we should spot. Now I know... No, hang on, I just need to deal with the PZB. There we are. Oh, hello, what's this? What has happened here? Ah, dear me. One Dovetail, you need to look at all of your mistakes before testing, because this is just absolutely absurd. You can't be releasing this, can you? And then you've got the coupling over here, which is pretty cool. Obviously I'm on the new timetable. Hopefully on the old timetable they added the destination display, because they absolutely haven't here. They just told me the service code, which is S6. Alright, yeah, I said I was going to bring this to 2, there we are. First stop of the day, Markkleeberg across the town. Here we go, long run into the station, and then I'm already late. Yes, that's the CFA. Oh boy, doesn't it feel good to be late already? At least the whole train made it. Come on, passengers, on and off, please. They'll be getting on anytime soon. No, they won't. My bad. Okay, this is better. Information systems. Should tell me I'm late though. might as well put maximum, well, close to maximum. I don't really want wheel spin. So yeah, we're going to be diving underneath the Leipzig tunnel, then coming out on the other side and going up all the way up to Leipzig Mess, which is I think where the train will go into the siding, and that will be, you know, kind of the end of the service. So yeah, I'm filming this during half term. Obviously, I'm not really sure when this video will come out. As soon as as soon as I finished editing and you know, adding all sorts. But yeah, it's good to, you know, kind of catch up on what's been going on. I know I haven't made a rush hour passengers video since East Coastway probably, because unfortunately, well, obviously there's obviously been scope for more rush hour passengers to be added in, and unfortunately Dovetail have been putting on their roadmap, you know, they'll be adding this and that, these passengers, that, blah blah blah, and obviously I'm waiting and hoping, and the fact that they're not adding the fact that they're not adding stuff while we're waiting for it's a bit annoying. So yeah, that's one of the most annoying things about playing this game. The fact that the developers just don't really want to get a move on. I'm stuck here waiting. I'm pretty sure everyone is. Okay, we're kind of on time. Okay, right, come on passengers, I'd like to see some movement. Please. There we are. This is the station of Markkleeberg, or Markkleeberg, or however you wish to say it. I pronounce it Markkleeberg. And Leipzig Connewitz is our next station. And I've noticed as soon as I shut the doors, it gives me the action points. That's wrong. Shouldn't do that. So yeah, even if there's still an update, preservation crew still need to fix this. Alright, next stop is Markkleeberg Nord in just under a kilometre. Remember, PZB's nothing like AWS. Very distinct. I wouldn't say it's the opposite, it's just, you know, the driver needs to be more alert to the signals and to the safety systems on board this train. Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to it. It is pretty difficult, of course, if you're just learning this PZB and how to use it in the game, but obviously practice makes perfect. So obviously when you're used to kind of pressing the 0 button all the time, or the B button if you're on Xbox, or the Q button if you're on PC all the time, then you know you kind of get to grips with it. So yeah, I wouldn't say I could drive this HUDless, because I can't, it's not easy. So yeah, obviously I noticed not many people own Rapid Transit. The only way you can get it, well, there are two ways. You could either buy it from the store, or you could have just owned Train Sim World 2020 like I did, and then just kind of download it for free on Train Sim World 2. You could have had that option. You could have had the same option for Great Western Express for Train Sim World 2, which is awaiting its upgrade. Obviously we don't know when this upgrade will be. Okay, we're on time. As you can see, this is our stopping time. This train does have some good acceleration. Obviously Bombardier are known for their good accelerating trains. Unless that's just in the game, obviously. Like the acceleration is good. I'm not sure about real life. Never been to Germany. So I can't investigate. Therefore, yeah, as you've noticed, I don't have the Euro Sprinter downloaded here. So you won't be seeing some double stock wagons anytime soon. Hang on, it said next up was Leipzig Connewitz earlier, but that's actually false. So the PIS still needs a couple of tweaks in order to be spot on. Unless in Germany they have like a general, like it's going to stop at this station, but that's not necessarily the next stop. I think that's how you put it. It would just be calling out these major stations. So the stations that you see on the screen aren't necessarily the next stops. They could be in a few stops time. So kind of gives like a general overview to the passengers. And also I must say it is very quiet inside the cabin. Alright, we're now in the station of Leipzig Connewitz, which is where trains terminate if you came from Magdeburg. I think they go on the middle platform, I'll show you. And we're 30 seconds early, which is very surprising. Okay, let's run out for a bit because we're quite early. No, I don't want to start crosstown. Okay, so you've got 3 platforms. You've got far end for southbound. You've got this one for terminating trains, and for northbound trains to Magdeburg Hauptbahnhof, which is, as you can see, of their S2 services. And you've got trains here, which is the northbound services, the S6 ones. This is my train, the 1558 service. And the next train on this platform is the 1637 S2 Talent 2 service. And I'm pretty sure that's all the platforms here. Over on the right is the fast platforms for non-stopping trains, I believe. I think they're used by the Eurosprinter and some other locomotives. Right, let's get some doors shut. Next up is Leipzig MDR, which is I believe where services divert from. Well, as you can see, the service has just gone underneath and it's going to go off map. At some point we should see a 1000 Hertz magnet on the bottom right as part of the PZB procedure. Zugbereitfassung. I think that's what ZB stands for. Also, I'm very happy to say that Dovetail have reinstated their G-Force technology in the game, which was removed for PS4 for a while until it got reinstated. I don't know when, but it just did get reinstated. Oh, here comes the signal, which means I need to brake to 85. Oh yeah, that's something they fixed as well. That 85 blue circle on the bottom right used to be 55 for some reason, which was absolutely wrong. I need to get that to 80 basically. That's what the 1000 Hertz means. I need to get it as close as I can to 85, but not beyond 80. Otherwise, well, I'll just go into emergency brake. Anyway, we're not going to be coasting for too long, because at the moment we're coasting. I've got a station to stop at. So yeah. So yeah, the services have already diverted now. Those are the S1 services, I believe. And we're still early, which is kind of an achievement now. Because Sometimes they do give us tight timetables. I think we're just on time. That's how I'd call it. Now obviously I want to get perfect stopping accuracy because I've turned off the scenario objective marker. Not scenario objective, just objective marker. So it won't tell me where I need to stop. Oh hello, we've got so many passengers here. Come on, there we are. All you have to do is just wait and they'll just wake up. Oh hello, got a few more here. Yeah. Okay, this needs fixing. It should not be like that. Got a train arriving. That is the... Okay, it's PIS. Hang on, hello. What? How come that train has its destination display on? Well, that is very strange. Hang on, I'm going to let my train leave. Yeah, I'm confused. What else? Oh yeah, so the next services, that's also an S6 service. One after this one's going to be S1 to Miltitz Alley. One after that one's going to Leipzig Connewitz S1. Now is the time that you guys get to see proper RER, which is basically suburban tunnel links. If you don't know what RER is, just Google it. Don't think I'll be able to explain it properly. It's basically Elizabeth line, but not quite. I shouldn't really get wheel slip here because well, we're underground, we're not under the rain. I can also turn that off. Not really sure why I'm hearing the raindrops even though I'm underground. And we're on time. Are we? Yeah, we are. This train does have good brakes as well. It's not like a lever, it's like some sort of push-pull button. Combined, of course. This is not some sort of locomotive which uses a dual throttle separate lever and brake separate as well. This does have a separate indirect brake over here. You could do that and it kind of puts extra brake. Not really sure why it's used. No, it's non-regenerative, I believe. Okay, I think I can close some doors. Yeah, alright, let's go. Don't really want to spend too much time fiddling around looking at stations and stuff. Unless there are, of course, high passenger volumes, then of course I'd be really interested, because that's the kind of main thing for the video. Yeah. I'll call it rush hour passengers, obviously, but this is kind of like a general update with many other things to consider. Just going to make sure I don't get into emergency brakes, so I have to press that circle button. Most rookies with PZB will just spam the circle button, which is okay, but it's unnecessary, especially with this train, because as soon as you spam it, it gives you that really annoying alarm sound. My cola's really nice. Yeah, I recommend you don't spam till you like. The only time you should be pressing that 0 button or that B button for an Xbox is if you see a yellow or a yellow-white signal, anything that tells you to slow down, a new speed limit, downgraded speed limit, yeah. Or of course to acknowledge Zephyr, which is completely separate from PZB. Yeah, just finished my cola bottle and that needs to go to the bin. Recycling. They've reduced the time that trains spend at stations loading passengers, loading and unloading them. I think they put it to 30 seconds or something. It used to be a minute, probably longer. And they've decided not to change the sound of the train. Now, I'm not going to comment on that because obviously the 1442 is not, it might not be exactly the same as the 442. So at the moment I'll just keep it. I think the 442 is 4-car. And guess what? We're at the next station already. See, that's how tightly close these stations are. Oh, I need to brake. I'd like to brake, please. Come on, train. I overshot. Yeah, that's yeah, not very good, is it? I'm gonna release that. Yeah, that's 20 meters away from where I should be stopping. So that's poor, but you know, next time I don't need to accelerate the train just as fast. Luckily enough, we're about to get moving again. The brakes are fine. Yeah, I really don't want to like get emergency brake right now because that would just be the most annoying thing. The next station is probably I think yeah, definitely our final tunnel station. Station that's underground. Yeah, subsurface. I'm gonna keep it at this speed. Don't need to put it that much. There we are, Leipzig Central Station, Leipzig Hauptbahnhof, which is what HBF stands for. TF I think means underground station or regional station. It's not like the intercity station where the ice trains are. They're above, I think. They're just above me. Oh, hello. Oh, that's changed. Passengers are behaving correctly when they climb down the steps. Look at that. No, okay, come on. I saw that very well. There you are. That's better. They changed that as well. They say they add rush hour passengers, but in reality, it's just they just get trains to spawn in with rush hour passengers, and then they all just leave after the first stop, which is a bit, yeah, unrealistic, I should say. Alright, let's shut some doors and off we go. I don't know whether you guys like stopping at every single station, like this one. This route has quite a lot of stations to stop at, especially if you're doing the full 45 mile from A to B route. And yeah, you do get 27,000 action points though, if you do that. What else is there to say? Yeah, or perhaps you prefer not stopping at stations. You'd rather go for, don't know, LGV or something, where you get like 3 stations and 57 miles of driving. So yeah, everyone's preference. My preference is high speed, but with few stations at the same time. So a bit of a mix. Currently on a 4% incline. And there's that Leipzig Central Station. So now all these tracks are designated for intercities. Obviously you won't see IS-3s in the game because, well, it's not part of rapid transit, is it? Oh yeah, I forgot. We're now overground. And the next station is Leipzig North. And we're going to be very early. You know what, if I'm very early, I'll just leave. Don't care if I need to wait. Or is that irresponsible of me? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. You know what, I will wait, because that's the point of being a train driver. There we are. Sorry passengers for that uncomfortable stop. However, I need to get 500 action points, you see. It's part of my objective as a driver. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's just a collectible. Oh yeah, so I'm now just one station away from finishing this service. And frankly enough, oh, yep, someone just got on there. There's almost no one at the station, so it must be like very disused. Next station on this platform is going to arrive in 2 minutes. And then one after that in 4 minutes after that, as you can see. But yeah, they need to fix a couple of issues. One is this, it should say Leipzig mess, as you can see. And two, they need to fix a couple of interior and door functionalities. Yeah. Other than that, good job. You've done the passenger information system well, have you? What else? Yeah. Obviously, last year the Rapid Transit did get like a massive update as well with a new timetable for both the 182 and the 1442. And then obviously we just had this kind of refined update. I'm gonna say refined in like speech marks because it's not perfect. So yeah, obviously preservation crew will do whatever they can to like make it as realistic as possible. But yeah, at the moment it's not bad. We've got our rush hour passengers, our better PIS. Yeah, one people really wanted was these on-screen displays of the train. Now, obviously my train didn't come up with them, but I'm sure if I did like some other service, it will appear magically. So, probably one of those. In my opinion, if you don't have rapid transit, you should get it. Or should you? Yeah, because you could get 27,000 action points if you go on the 2017 timetable. Alright, let's push to 75 miles an hour. Now we're not pushing, obviously, we're just coasting. I love the sound effects of that windscreen wiper. Oh no, it looks like I need to brake. And quickly. I need to get to 80 miles an hour within 80 kilometers an hour within 20 seconds. There's that S2 service from Markkleeberg. And this is just some service which diverts off to Leipzig to Allia, which I believe is there. Actually, no, it's not. It's down here, but doesn't matter. Leipzig's quite big as the city itself. And yay, we are early, which is quite a bit of an achievement, I should say. I must stress, being early in this game, pretty good, especially if you aspire to be a future train driver. Is it going to give me that red 500 hertz? It is, yeah. So that means I need to break to 20. And hello, we have a new service, which has just entered platform whatever, platform 1. And that, I think that starts and goes all the way to Markkleeberg Gashwitz. I wouldn't consider myself a professional train driver of this train, but you know, I do like to get to grips with my German trains, because why not? They're cool. See if I can get this perfect. Okay, I acknowledge that was not perfect. Okay, right, okay, so he's got his information screen on. No, I don't. Oh well. That's the way it is. He's 2 minutes late. Okay. Are people going to get off my train? Because this train terminates here. Yeah, please. Nope. Alright then. Suit yourself. I'm going to the siding. Alright. Before I do that, just going to do this, because I like the horizontal Leipzig Messe logo. Looks cool. Alright, off we go. Do we have the signal? We have the signal. Just making sure. Yeah, gotta make sure. Now we have 500 hertz still in the bottom right corner, which means we have a maximum speed limit of 20 kilometers an hour, or 12 kilometers an hour, I think. Gonna put that cruise control. This thing does have speed limit, tempo, map, cruise control, whatever you wish to call it. Yeah, so just need to get into that siding, and happy days. That'll be it for the service. As you can see on the top left corner, Leipzig Messe head shunt. Yeah. If I derail the train because I've slept or something, then that will be not very happy. I won't be very happy, because that would be just wasted action points. I would have just wasted 13,000 or so action points. Almost there. I think it's at that 74/6. I think 6 means the 6 carriages. Anyway, we're there. We finished our service. Happy days. 33 minutes taken to travel 18 kilometers. Yeah, gold medal. And best station stopping accuracy was definitely Leipzig marked. No, it wasn't. It was the first one. Markkleeberg Großstadttal. So yeah, that'll be it, everyone. Thanks very much for watching. If you did, please press subscribe and the like button to show your appreciation to the channel. And yeah, next video will hopefully be the Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr rush hour passengers to add to the playlist. So make sure to check that as well. Please join the Discord server if you wish. And I'll see you guys very soon. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.